There are moments when Allah opens a door in your life that will not remain open forever. Rajab is one of those doors. It is not just another month. It is an invitation from Allah, an invitation to return, to purify your heart, and to prepare your soul for what is coming. Most people let these days pass like ordinary time. But the believer understands what you do in Rajab shapes what you receive in Ramadan. And in this blessed month, there is a dua, a simple dua, that if you hold on to it sincerely, consistently, humbly, you will witness changes in your life that cannot be explained by logic. This is not about words on the tongue. This is about a heart that finally turns fully back to Allah. Stay with me. Because this dua, if you do not leave it throughout Rajab, will transform your relationship with Allah, and the rest of your life will follow. Why the month of Rajab is a divine opening? Rajab is not an ordinary month, and a believer does not walk through it with an ordinary heart. It is one of the sacred months chosen by Allah, a time when the soul is gently invited to slow down, reflect, and return. When Rajab arrives, it is as if Allah is whispering to His servants, "Come closer, I am preparing you for something greater." This month is a bridge between where you are and where Allah wants your heart to be before Ramadan, and those who recognize this invitation never walk away unchanged. In Rajab, Allah opens doors that are not visible to the eye, but deeply felt by the heart. It is a season of spiritual alignment, where all burdens are meant to be released and forgotten intentions are meant to be revived. Many people feel a sudden urge to repent, to fix their prayers, to soften their hearts, and to reconnect with Allah. That feeling is not random. It is divine attention. It is Allah calling you into a season of renewal. A divine opening does not always look dramatic on the outside. Sometimes it appears as quiet restlessness in the heart, a longing that cannot be explained, or a subtle pull toward the masjid, the Quran, or sincere dua. Rajab brings that pull. It awakens the heart from its sleep and reminds the believer that time is moving and the soul must be ready. This month carries the wisdom of preparation. Just as farmers prepare the soil before planting, Allah gives His servants Rajab to prepare the heart before Ramadan. If the heart enters Ramadan heavy, distracted, and wounded, it struggles to receive its full blessings. But when Rajab is honored, the heart becomes soft, receptive, and alive again. Rajab is also a month of forgiveness and clearing of the path. Many scholars described it as the month of planting seeds, Shahban as the month of watering them, and Ramadan as the month of harvesting. When you neglect Rajab, you enter the harvest season with an empty field. But when you tend to your heart in Rajab, your Ramadan becomes rich, sweet, and full of light. A divine opening is also a time when Allah gently removes obstacles from your life. Certain attachments begin to lose their grip. Certain habits no longer satisfy you. Certain distractions no longer feel harmless. This is Allah cleaning your path, making space for what He is about to give you. Rajab is when hearts become sensitive again. Tears come more easily in prayer. Guilt for sins becomes heavier. Gratitude becomes more natural. This sensitivity is a blessing, not a weakness. It is the heart waking up after a long sleep. When Allah opens this door, it does not remain open forever. Rajab passes quickly, and those who walk through it intentionally carry its light into the months that follow. Those who ignore it often feel the regret of missed opportunity when Ramadan arrives. A divine opening also brings clarity. In Rajab, many believers suddenly understand what they need to change, what they need to leave behind, and what they need to hold on to. This clarity is not from overthinking, it is from Allah. Rajab reminds the believer that time itself is a gift. Every sunrise in this month is a new chance to turn back to Allah, to rewrite the story of the heart, and to start again without shame. This month teaches the soul that Allah's mercy always comes before Allah's judgment. He invites you before He corrects you. He prepares you before He elevates you. He softens you before he strengthens you. A divine opening also renews hope. When you enter a job sincerely, despair begins to fade. You remember that no matter how far you have fallen, Allah is always closer than you think. Rajab reconnects the servant to purpose. Life begins to feel meaningful again, even in its quiet moments. Even the struggles begin to make sense. This month is Allah's gift of breathing room before Ramadan's intensity. It is where the heart stretches, heals, and learns to walk again. Those who honor Rajab do not walk into Ramadan as strangers to worship. They arrive as guests who have already been preparing their hearts for the meeting. And that is why Rajab is a divine opening. Because Allah opens the door first, and the servant only needs the courage to walk through it. The power of consistency in dua. Consistency in dua is one of the most overlooked acts of worship, yet it is one of the most powerful. Many people make dua only when they are desperate, only when the pain becomes unbearable, only when the heart is exhausted. But the believer who understands Allah does not wait for crisis to speak to his Lord. He knocks every day. He returns every night. He holds on to dua, not as a last option, but as his first refuge. When a servant becomes consistent in dua, something begins to change inside the heart before anything changes outside. The heart becomes calmer because it no longer carries its worries alone. The mind becomes clearer because it has somewhere to place its fears. The soul becomes lighter because it is no longer suffocating under unspoken pain. Consistency in dua teaches the believer patience. When you ask Allah for the same thing again and again, and you do not yet see the answer, your heart learns surrender. You begin to understand that delay is not rejection, and silence is not abandonment. It is simply Allah shaping your heart while He prepares your response. A consistent dua builds a private relationship with Allah that no one else can see. It is not loud, it is not dramatic, it is quiet, steady, sincere. It is the servant returning to the door of mercy over and over, trusting that the door never truly closes. With consistency, dua becomes more than words. It becomes a lifeline. In moments of confusion, you instinctively turn to Allah. In moments of fear, your tongue naturally calls His name. In moments of gratitude, your heart overflows with thanks. This is the transformation consistency creates. The believer who is consistent in dua no longer panics when things go wrong. His heart has been trained to rely on Allah long before the trial arrives. So when hardship comes, he already knows where to place his pain. Consistency also softens the heart. Sins feel heavier. Gratitude feels deeper. Worship becomes sweeter. This is because the heart that speaks to Allah often becomes sensitive to His presence in every moment. Dua, repeated daily, polishes the soul. Each time you ask, you are admitting your weakness and declaring Allah's power. Each time you return, you are choosing humility over pride. Sometimes Allah delays the response so that the servant will not stop making dua. Because through those repeated conversations, the servant grows closer to Him than he ever would have if the answer came quickly. Consistency protects the believer from despair. Even when the world feels dark, he knows that his voice still reaches the sky. He knows that Allah hears him even when no one else does. With consistent dua, even waiting becomes worship. Every unanswered prayer becomes a form of trust. Every moment of patience becomes a source of reward. The heart that keeps returning in dua eventually stops feeling alone. It realizes that Allah has been near all along. Consistency also strengthens faith. Over time, the believer begins to notice small changes, gentle openings, unexpected ease. These signs increase his certainty that Allah is working behind the scenes. A consistent dua also refines intention. You begin to ask for what truly matters. You stop chasing what harms you. You begin aligning your desires with Allah's wisdom. This habit transforms the believer's character. He becomes calmer, more hopeful, more grounded. He learns that he does not need control when he has trust. When dua becomes consistent, the believer stops measuring success by outcomes alone. He measures it by closeness to Allah. And in that closeness, he discovers something greater than any answer he was seeking: the peace of knowing he is never walking this life alone. The dua that changes what is written for you. There are moments in a believer's life when he realizes that what is written is not as fixed and distant as it seems. Allah, in His mercy, allowed dua to become part of the divine plan. The believer does not change Allah's knowledge, but he changes his destiny within the mercy of Allah. And this is one of the greatest gifts, that the servant is not trapped by the future, but invited to shape it through sincere supplication. This is why the Prophet ﷺ taught us that nothing repels divine decree except dua. It is not the power of the tongue that transforms destiny, but the sincerity of the heart that stands behind it. When a believer raises his hands and calls upon Allah with humility, fear, hope, and trust, he is stepping into the very system Allah designed for change. There is a dua that opens every door, even when the servant does not yet see the door. It is the dua of surrender, asking Allah for what is best, for guidance, for protection, and for a heart that remains firm upon faith. When this dua becomes constant, the entire direction of a life begins to shift. Sometimes the believer asks for something specific, but Allah answers with something greater. Sometimes he asks for relief, and Allah gives him strength. Sometimes he asks for the pain to leave, and Allah gives him patience. This is not delay, this is transformation. The dua that changes what is written is not always a long one. Often it is a quiet whisper in the middle of the night, when the heart is raw and the soul is honest. In that moment, there are no masks, no performance, only a servant and his Lord. This dua purifies the heart from attachment to outcomes. The believer begins to trust Allah's wisdom more than his own desire. And in that trust, Allah opens paths the servant never expected. When dua becomes consistent, life begins to unfold differently. Hardship still comes, but it no longer crushes the heart. Confusion still appears, but it no longer paralyzes the soul. A believer who holds on to this dua stops feeling helpless. He realizes that even when he cannot change his circumstances, he can change his relationship with them. The dua that changes what is written also reshapes the believer's character. He becomes more patient, more grateful, more aware of Allah in every moment. Sometimes the greatest miracle of dua is not what happens around you, but what happens within you. The heart becomes peaceful, the mind becomes steady, the soul becomes light. This dua teaches the believer that Allah's timing is not slow, it is precise. What arrives late in our eyes often arrives exactly when our heart is ready to receive it. Through dua, Allah closes doors that would have harmed us and opens doors we never knew existed. What we once thought was loss becomes protection. The servant who holds on to this dua begins to recognize Allah's fingerprints on every event. Nothing feels random anymore. Everything feels purposeful. When life feels heavy, this dua becomes the rope that holds the believer upright. When the path feels dark, it becomes the light that guides him forward. This is the dua that rewrites fear into faith, anxiety into trust, and despair into hope. And when the believer looks back after years have passed, he realizes that the life he is living now was built upon the quiet dua he refused to abandon. How this dua softens the heart and clears the path. This dua does something profound. Before it changes anything around you, it changes you. The heart that was once tense begins to soften. The mind that was once restless begins to settle. The soul that was once heavy begins to breathe again. Because when a servant consistently places his worries, hopes, and fears before Allah, the heart learns where it truly belongs. A softened heart becomes receptive to guidance. It begins to recognize mistakes without arrogance and truth without resistance. This is one of the greatest gifts of this dua. It removes the hardness that accumulates from sins, disappointments, and distractions, and replaces it with humility and light. As the heart softens, the path ahead becomes clearer. Decisions that once felt confusing begin to make sense. What once appeared complicated begins to simplify. This is not coincidence, it is Allah responding to a heart that has returned to Him. This dua also removes the weight of resentment, anger, and unresolved pain. When the heart speaks to Allah often, it no longer needs to carry its wounds alone. Allah absorbs that pain with mercy, and the servant walks forward lighter than before. A softened heart is no longer attached to control. It stops demanding that life unfold according to its own plan. Instead, it rests in the wisdom of Allah. This surrender opens doors that force never could. As this dua continues, obstacles on the path begin to move in unseen ways. Some are removed, some are transformed, some are revealed for what they truly are. What once blocked the road becomes part of the road. The heart that softens also becomes more sensitive to sin and more responsive to worship. Prayers feel deeper. Quran feels closer. Acts of obedience feel sweeter. This is how Allah strengthens a believer from the inside out. This dua trains the soul to release what it cannot carry. Regret, fear, jealousy, and anxiety begin to loosen their grip. The servant no longer walks burdened by yesterday. As the heart clears, the servant begins to recognize opportunities that were always there but never noticed. Guidance becomes visible, signs become obvious, direction becomes firm. A softened heart is protected from arrogance. It remembers its weakness and Allah's power. It remembers where it came from and where it is going. This dua also nurtures patience. The believer becomes calm in waiting, trusting that Allah is arranging matters beyond what he can see. With time, the servant discovers that the path ahead no longer feels lonely. Even when walking alone, the heart feels accompanied by Allah. This dua removes the inner obstacles before it removes the outer ones. When the inside becomes aligned, the outside begins to follow. A softened heart becomes a place where mercy lives, where hope grows, and where faith becomes steady. And when the believer finally looks back, he realizes that the path was never blocked. His heart simply needed to be softened so he could see it. What happens when you hold on to Allah? Before Ramadan, when a servant chooses to hold on to Allah before Ramadan arrives, he is not simply preparing for a month of fasting, he is preparing his heart for transformation. Something subtle begins to shift within him. His priorities rearrange themselves. The noise of the world softens. The call of the hereafter becomes louder. And this inner change becomes the foundation upon which a powerful Ramadan is built. Holding onto Allah before Ramadan cleans the heart from all distractions. The servant becomes more aware of his habits, his weaknesses, and the places where his soul has grown distant. This awareness is not meant to burden him, but to guide him gently back to what matters most. When the heart returns early, Ramadan does not arrive as a shock. It arrives as a familiar guest. The believer does not struggle to adapt because his heart has already begun its journey toward Allah. This early connection creates emotional stability. The servant becomes calmer. His worries feel lighter. His fears feel smaller. He carries himself differently because he knows he is not walking alone. Holding on to Allah also awakens gratitude. The believer begins to appreciate his life, his time, and his opportunities. Even the smallest blessings begin to shine brighter. The servant who prepares before Ramadan finds his worship deepening naturally. His prayers slow down. His recitation becomes more meaningful. His dua grows more sincere. As he holds onto Allah, his relationships begin to heal. He becomes more patient, more forgiving, and more careful with his words. This emotional refinement strengthens every area of his life. The heart that holds on to Allah becomes resistant to temptation. Distractions lose their grip, desires lose their urgency. The believer no longer feels pulled in every direction. When Ramadan finally arrives, the servant is not scrambling to catch up. He enters the month with steadiness, clarity, and confidence. Holding on to Allah before Ramadan also increases the believer's resilience. When challenges appear, he does not collapse. He returns to du'a. This preparation builds hope. The servant believes in change. He believes in forgiveness. He believes in renewal. His sense of purpose becomes clear. He remembers why he was created and where he is going. The heart that holds on to Allah becomes protected. Even in hardship, it remains at peace. The believer begins to experience subtle miracles, ease in matters that once felt heavy, clarity in matters that once felt confusing. Ramadan becomes not a burden, but a reward. And when the month ends, the servant realizes that the greatest blessing was not the fasting alone, but the heart that learned to hold on to Allah before everything else. Stories of those who witnessed miracles through this dua. There are stories that never make headlines, stories whispered in tears and gratitude, stories known only to Allah and the hearts He healed. They are not stories of perfection, but of sincerity. Ordinary believers who held on to one dua when everything else felt uncertain and watched Allah change their lives in ways they never expected. There was a woman who carried a pain she never spoke about. Years of unanswered prayers had made her heart tired, but Rajab softened her resolve to give up. She chose to hold on to this dubra every day, not demanding outcomes, only asking Allah to draw her closer. By Ramadan, the heaviness in her heart had lifted, and by the end of the year, Allah opened doors she never imagined possible. Another believer struggled with provision, constantly anxious about the future. He made this dua his daily companion, whispering it after every prayer. Slowly, his fear transformed into trust. Opportunities appeared, not suddenly, but steadily. What changed first was not his income, but his peace, and Allah honored that sincerity with unexpected ease. There was a young man who felt lost, unsure of his purpose, drifting through life without direction. Rajab became his turning point. He clung to this dubra, asking Allah for guidance rather than clarity. Over time, his path unfolded naturally. Decisions became easier. Doubt faded. Purpose found him when he stopped chasing it. One woman carried resentment she did not know how to release. She made this dua, asking Allah to soften her heart. Weeks passed, and one morning she realized the anger was gone. The situation had not changed, but her heart had. That inner miracle became the foundation of her healing. A believer who struggled with consistency in worship held on to this dua through Rajab. Without force, prayer became lighter. Quran became sweeter. What once felt heavy became natural. Allah changed her habits by first changing her heart. There was a mother who made this dua for her child night after night, refusing to lose hope. She trusted Allah more than her fear. In time, Allah opened paths for her child that no effort could have created. Another servant held on to this dua during illness, not asking for immediate healing, but for strength and closeness to Allah. His body remained weak for a time, but his iman grew strong. When healing finally came, it arrived with gratitude instead of desperation. Some witnessed miracles in relationships. Broken ties healed, conversations softened, distance turned into understanding. Allah repaired what seemed permanently damaged because the dua was sincere. Others witnessed miracles through protection. Doors they once begged for remained closed, only to later realize those doors would have led to harm. What felt like loss became mercy. There were believers who held on to this dua and found peace in waiting. The anxiety that once consumed them dissolved. They learned that peace itself is a miracle. Some stories ended with tangible change, marriage, healing, provision, clarity. Others ended with something deeper: contentment, trust, and certainty in Allah's plan. The miracle was not always the outcome. Sometimes the miracle was endurance. Sometimes it was patience. Sometimes it was faith that did not collapse under pressure. These believers were not special because of who they were, but because of who they held onto. They did not let go of Allah, even when the path was unclear. And this is the common thread in every story. When a servant refuses to stop calling upon Allah, Allah never stops responding. The greatest miracle is not what changes around you, but what Allah changes within you, because once the heart is transformed, the rest of life eventually follows. As these blessed days of Rajab pass, remember this: you are not simply moving through time, you are moving through mercy. Every time your lips repeat this dua, every time your heart turns toward Allah, every time your soul asks before the world demands, you are planting seeds that will bloom in ways you cannot yet imagine. Do not underestimate what Allah can change. When a servant refuses to stop knocking at his door, hold on to this dua in the quiet moments, in the tired moments, in the moments when your heart feels heavy and your path feels unclear. Because when Allah sees a heart that does not give up on Him, He never gives up on that heart. May this Rajab be the month where your worries begin to fade, your heart begins to heal, your faith becomes unshakable, and the doors you thought were sealed begin to open by the permission of Allah. And when you look back months from now, you will smile and say, I held on to that dua and Allah changed everything.